Today we have some exciting news to discuss. Today we're diving into some big news from the tech world, something that's going to shake things up. Huawei just dropped HarmonyOS Next, their latest and most ambitious operating system yet. This isn't just another software update, it's a bold statement from Huawei, signaling their intent to innovate and lead. Huawei is going all in on its own operating system, marking a significant shift in the smartphone landscape. This move could redefine how we interact with our devices. We're talking about a future where your Huawei phone might look and feel completely different, offering a unique user experience. This move has been in the works for a while. Remember those US sanctions? They were a major catalyst for this change. They really pushed Huawei to chart its own course, forcing them to innovate and adapt in ways we hadn't seen before. And now, with HarmonyOS Next, they're signaling that they're ready to play the long game, investing heavily in their own ecosystem, even if it means going head-to-head with the giants like Google's Android. This is a bold and risky move, but one that could pay off big time. Buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. The tech world is watching closely, and we can't wait to see what happens next. So, what's the big deal with HarmonyOS Next? Why is everyone talking about it? Well, for starters, it's designed to be super smooth and intuitive, making it a joy to use. Think lightning-fast app loading, seamless switching between devices, and a clean, user-friendly interface that feels modern and fresh. It's clear that Huawei put a lot of effort into making this a premium experience, with attention to detail in every aspect. But here's the kicker. HarmonyOS Next is built from the ground up without any Google apps or services, which is a significant departure from the norm. That means no Google Play Store, which is a big change for many users. No Gmail, no Google Maps. All the usual Google services are absent. Instead, it's a whole new ecosystem designed to work seamlessly across multiple devices. This is a bold move by Huawei, and it'll be interesting to see how they fill those gaps and how users adapt to this new environment. For years, Huawei relied on Android for its smartphones, but those US sanctions really threw a wrench in the works. They weren't allowed to use Google services anymore, forcing them to find a workaround. Enter HarmonyOS. At first, HarmonyOS felt a bit like Android with a fresh coat of paint, but with HarmonyOS Next, it's clear that Huawei is serious about independence. They're building their own ecosystem, their own app store, their own everything. It's a gamble, but it could pay off big time if they can pull it off. The App Gap Challenge. Let's address the elephant in the room: apps. One of the biggest challenges for any new operating system is attracting developers and building a robust app library. And let's be real, HarmonyOS Next has a long way to go. Huawei knows this, and they're investing heavily in attracting developers. They're offering incentives, making it easier to port Android apps to HarmonyOS, and building their own alternatives to popular Google apps. Will it be enough to convince users to switch over? Only time will tell. A catalyst for innovation? Now, some might see this as a setback for Huawei, but I see it as an opportunity. Think about it, they're no longer bound by the limitations of Android. They have the freedom to innovate, to experiment, to create something truly unique. We could see new features, new designs, new ways of interacting with our devices that we've never seen before. Who knows, maybe HarmonyOS Next will be the spark that ignites the next generation of smartphones. So what does this mean for you, the consumer? In this rapidly evolving tech world, staying updated is crucial. Well, if you're already using a Huawei phone, you might be prompted to upgrade to HarmonyOS Next soon. This new operating system promises enhanced performance and new features. And if you're in the market for a new phone, you'll have another option to consider. HarmonyOS Next could be a game changer with its unique interface and capabilities. Just keep in mind that switching to a new operating system can be a big change. It might feel unfamiliar at first, but with time you could find it more intuitive. You might have to relearn how to do certain things like navigating through menus or using specific apps, and you might not have access to all the same apps you're used to. Some apps may not be available immediately, but alternatives could be just as good. But hey, sometimes change can be a good thing. Embracing new technology can open up new possibilities and enhance your digital experience. The future of HarmonyOS. It's still early days for HarmonyOS Next. There are a lot of unknowns, a lot of challenges ahead. But one thing's for sure, Huawei is in it to win it. They're playing the long game. And they're betting big on their own vision for the future of mobile. Will they succeed? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the smartphone world just got a whole lot more interesting. This is MKBHD signing out.